I've lived in Michigan my whole life, and in today's video, that's about to change. We're starting a 3-day trip flying the Bonanza all the way from Michigan to California. On day 1, we'll fly from Ann Arbor, Michigan to Wichita, Kansas, with 1 fuel stop at Kilo 52 in Monroe City, Missouri. On day 2, we'll fly from Wichita, Kansas to Phoenix, Arizona with 2 fuel stops, first in Amarillo, Texas, and second in Albuquerque, New Mexico. On the 3rd day, we'll take off from Phoenix and land at 21 Charlie's new home in Camarillo, California. I've never done a long trip like this, and I am so excited to take you all along for the ride. So let's go. So this is the packing situation. I have about 30 pounds in the baggage compartment, and then the rest of the stuff is in the back. I didn't want to put too much stuff in the baggage compartment because I'm obviously going to be up front. And I also have my backpack, and there's a duffel down in the bottom. So
it's always sunny where you are from. I know it's no wonder you're so bright, you're so bright, and sure I'll take you away to
can't forget this pumpkin cream cold brew. It's so good. Alright, it is a windy day out there. Seatbelts are good, doors and windows latched, circuit breakers checked in, electrical switches are all off except for beacon and nav lights, avionics masters off. We're on the left tank, we're indicating the left tank, all of our tanks are full, cow flaps are open, carpeets off, mixtures rich, prop auto, full forward, throttle, 2 turns, keys are on both, iPad set, let's do it. Clear! Got some noise canceling on, and avionics master's coming on.
Ann Arbor Tower, ATIS information, Delta 1453 Zulu observation, wind 290 at 15, gust 25, visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000.
Ann Arbor ground, Bonanza 5921 Charlie.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie, Ann Arbor ground.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie is at the northeast tees with information Delta, ready for taxi for a southwestbound departure.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
24 taxi via Alpha 21 Charlie. It's a little cloudy and it's definitely very windy. Rather have it windy on the takeoff than the landing though, so. Oh, this is gonna be my last takeoff out of here for a while. It's like still just kind of starting to hit me that this is happening. Kind of crazy. So fuel selector, we're on the fullest tank. In the fullest tank, we have full, full, and full. Flight controls. Very incorrect. Room for takeoff. Mixer's rich. Bottle's coming up. Mag check. Alright, prop is down and waiting to come back up. In the meantime, mags are good. KARB heat is in good. Engine instruments, so fuel is good. Oil temp and pressure both in the green. Fuel pressure is good. Fuel flow is good. That came back up as expected. Manifold pressure looks good. Suction is good. Throttle back to idle. Turn our taxi light off. Flight instruments checked and set. Airspeed is good. Altitude indicator is up. Altimeter is set. Turn coordinator is level. Heading indicator is accurate. Vertical speed is 0. That all looks good. Suction's good over there again. Radio transponder, we want to be on tower. Right, doors and windows, close and latch. Flaps are up. And I think we're good. Gas is on the fullest tank. Undercarriage light. Indicator mixture full rich. Prop forward auto and seatbelts adjusted and locked. Ground Bonanza 5921 Charlie, request if able.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, set request.
21 Charlie, I'd like to request a flight following to Kilo 52. It's in Kansas, called Monroe City. We'll start with 4,500, and I'm a type Bravo Echo 35.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, roger, stand by for squawk.
And 21 Charlie, I said it's in Kansas. It's actually in Missouri.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, I got K52 in there for you at 4,500 and squawk 4116, and departure frequency is 118.905.
Squawk 4116, departure 118.905, 21 Charlie. Ann Arbor Tower, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, holding short runway 24, ready for departure southwestbound.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie, Ann Arbor Tower, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, on course approved, wind 320 at 15, gust 27.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff, on course approved, 21 Charlie, and this is my last flight out of here. I'm moving to California, so I just wanted to thank you guys. I learned to fly here 3 years ago, so thanks for everything you guys do.
Nanza 21 Charlie, roger, and you're welcome, and have a great flight.
Thank you. Here we go. Big old crosswind correction in there. Airspeed slowly coming alive, temperature pressure both in the green. Gears up, gears up.
154,
Ooh, bumpy. We'll go ahead and bring that prop back.
Nanza 21 Charlie, contact Detroit departure 118.905 for VFR flight following. Have a great day.
118.905, 21 Charlie, have a good one. Detroit departure Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 1900, climbing 4500 if able with the clouds.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie, Detroit approach roger, ident, altimeter 2986.
2986, 21 Charlie.
21 Charlie, traffic alert, traffic 1 to 2 o'clock and 3 miles southeast bound up indicates 2,300, type unknown.
Looking for traffic, 21 Charlie, traffic in sight, 21 Charlie.
21 Charlie, roger, radar contact 4 miles west of the Ann Arbor airport.
Position text, 21 Charlie. Everything is looking good. And we took off at about 11:25, so we'll switch fuel tanks in about 45 minutes. We're actually going to level off here. Approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie, just to let you know, I'll be leveling off here at 2,800.
5921 Charlie, roger, thank you.
I'm hoping that these clouds rise or just go away. Everywhere in Kansas and Missouri was clear in a million, so hopefully that happens soon. That'd be nice.
21 Charlie, contact Great Lakes approach on 118.65, good day.
118.65, 21 Charlie, have a good one. Great Lakes approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 3,200. Great Lakes approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 3,200.
Nicoletta 62, contact Detroit approach 118.905.
Great Lakes approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 3,200. Detroit approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie. I tried calling Great Lakes on 118.65, but haven't heard anything back from them.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, roger, stand by. Then that line you call Toledo, hang on.
Thanks, 21 Charlie.
21 Charlie, try 127.3.
127.3, 21 Charlie, thank you. Approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 3,100.
November 5921 Charlie, Great Lakes approach. Good afternoon, Jackson altimeter 2988.
2988, 21 Charlie, thank you.
November 21 Charlie, maintain VFR at or above 3,500 for traffic. 10 miles northwest to your position of Skyhawk, southeast on at 3,000.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie, unable due to the cloud cover.
At November 21 Charlie, roger. At November 21 Charlie, turn right heading 320, vectors for traffic.
Right heading 320, 21 Charlie.
21 Charlie, contact Great Lakes approach 119.2.
119.2, 5921 Charlie, have a good day.
Thank you too, enjoy your weekend.
Thanks. Great Lakes approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 3,000.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie, Great Lakes approach, down below 2995.
2995, 5921 Charlie. So we have exactly 3 hours to go. We'll stay at about this altitude until we get to the clearer area, then we'll climb up to either 4 or 6,500. 15 minutes until we're gonna probably switch tanks here. I just remembered I have a coffee, so my day just got like 10 times better. Guys, this is crazy! It's done. Ann Arbor is done. Like, I'm done there. So you're probably wondering why I'm moving to California, and I have an answer for you. I've lived in Michigan my whole life. I grew up in the Grand Rapids area on the west side of the state, and then I went to school in Ann Arbor at University of Michigan. I graduated in May of 2020, and in September 2020, I was supposed to move out to Northern California to work for the company that I work for now, and I also interned in California for them in 2019. The plan has always been to move back out there because I do work in tech, so that's kind of like the place to be. And if you're curious, I do mobile app development for a software company out in California. But obviously, I did not move to California in 2020 because COVID happened and we've all been remote, and we're still working remote. They're still letting like very limited people into the office, and honestly, like, I have no desire to go back to the office anymore. Working from home just gives me so much flexibility to do things like this. I still wanted to move to California, but I am in desperate need of some sunshine this winter. I swear every Michigan winter just gets worse and worse and worse. So I picked Southern California because the weather, obviously. I also have a ridiculous amount of friends at the airport I'm moving to, and it's really all over SoCal. I have a ton of friends, and there's a lot more flying that goes on, and it's a really great place to have an airplane. So I'm really, really excited to be moving out there. I already have it's not an apartment, it's like a little house. And I also have a hangar out there, which is super exciting because it's hard to get hangars out there. I really do love Michigan, and I'm super sad to be leaving. It hasn't really hit me yet. Seriously is underrated, like especially during the summer. But for now, it's just time for something different. We've got a long ways to go. All right, we've burned 8 gallons out of the left tank here, so I'm going to switch to the aux. Fuel flow looks good. Fuel pressure looks good.
35, checking in with you.
And let's turn that on. I realize that I haven't talked much about being a software engineer on my YouTube channel. If you follow my Instagram, which you should, I talk about it a little bit on there, but I went to school for computer science engineering. I went to the engineering school, graduated with an engineering degree, and I've always been interested in mobile app development, so that's just what I'm doing now.
21 Charlie, traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles, eastbound, altitude indicates 2,700, type unknown.
21 Charlie has a traffic in sight, no factor.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, roger, contact southbound approach, 118.55.
118.55, 21 Charlie, have a good day. Southbound approach, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 3,200.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie, southbound approach, southbound altimeter, 29999.
29999, 21 Charlie. We're about to pass South Bend. We're also up to like 3,600 now. Hope that the clouds kind of rise up so we can actually follow the VFR altitude rules. Okay. It's time for the pumpkin cream cold brew. It's so good. If I spill this on myself, I'm going to be so mad.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, contact Chicago Center, 132.5.
132.5, 21 Charlie. Have a good day. Chicago Center, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 3,700.
For 5921 Charlie, Chicago Center, welcome to KICT, altimeter 3007.
3007, 5921 Charlie, thank you. Really? A giant high pressure system moving through, I guess. I am extremely lucky. There is a giant high pressure system moving through the whole country. Planned this trip a few weeks in advance, took time off from work, and ended up getting probably the nicest weekend of the whole fall to be able to do this. I have never done a long solo trip like this. I have done some long trips with friends though. I did go alone on purpose. By the way, like I do have friends. I know you guys see me flying alone all the time and you're probably like, if I didn't do it this time, I probably would never do it. So logistically, a lot of my clothes are in here, and then a lot of like airplane parts, my camera gear, and this Yeti cooler in the back that has all my snacks. I am, again, so lucky, 1, because of high pressure system, and 2, because my mom is driving my car. And I have a 2-door Jeep Wrangler, so it's not like a comfortable car to be in. My mom is driving my car out to California. Last night, my parents came to my apartment building in Ann Arbor and helped me pack up everything. Her and I will actually arrive on the same day. That's kind of why I'm taking that extra day in Arizona on this trip, so that I arrive at the same time as her. And plus, it'll be fun.
Perfect.
We're starting to cruise along a little bit faster here. We're doing 132, and we're doing like 135 indicated.
5921 Charlie, contact Chicago Center, 123.75.
123.75, 5921 Charlie. Have a good day.
You too.
I don't remember who he told me I'm talking to.
Chicago Center, 3845.
Chicago Center, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 4,000.
For 5921 Charlie, Chicago Center, altimeter Chicago 3002.
3002, 21 Charlie. Got about 5 gallons left in the aux tank, and we're gonna go up to 6.5.
November 5921 Charlie, what's your cruising altitude going to be?
Cruising altitude will be 6,500, 21 Charlie.
November 5921 Charlie, thanks.
Alright, let's switch to the right tank now. And we're watching our fuel pressure and fuel flow, both look good. So we switch to the right tank at 190.
November 5921 Charlie, contact Peoria approach 128.72 today.
128.72, 21 Charlie. Have a good one. Peoria approach, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 6,500.
And 5921 Charlie, Peoria approach, Bloomington altimeter 3010.
3010, 5921 Charlie. We are just passing off of Bloomington, Illinois. We have about an hour left until our fuel stop today, which is Kilo 52. It's in Missouri. It's called Monroe City. I wasn't really sure where to stop for fuel, so I asked on my Instagram story. One person suggested this airport. The fuel was cheap, and it sounds like this place is really just run by people who love general aviation. I wanted to stop at one untowered airport, and I'd rather do it today.
21 Charlie, change to my frequency, 125.8.
125.8, 21 Charlie. Bonanza 5921 Charlie, checking in on 125.8.
And 5921 Charlie, Peoria approach, Peoria altimeter 3013.
All right, we are passing Peoria now, and we have like 15 minutes left.
21 Charlie, contact Springfield approach 126.15.
126.15, 21 Charlie. Have a good one.
2.
Approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 6,500.
And 5921 Charlie, Springfield approach, altimeter 3014.
3014, 21 Charlie. I passed through 2 MOAs here in a couple miles, and one of them starts at 9,000, so we're at 6,500, not a factor. And the other one ends at 6,000 feet. so also not a factor.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, contact Kansas City Center 127.27, good day.
127.27, 21 Charlie, have a good one. Kansas City Center, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 6,500.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie, Kansas City Center, the Quincy altimeter 3018.
3018, 5921 Charlie. Wow, well, the most interesting things I've seen so far are some clouds. There's a river down there. That's it. We're still running on the right tank right now. I'll switch to the left before landing. We'll just listen to this airport's weather.
Weather, wind 290 at 10, gust 18, visibility 10, clear below 12,000.
Pull the power back even more. I'm going to switch back to the left tank now. Oh, this is the Mississippi River. Kind of cool. We're officially west of the Mississippi. There's some glider activity up here, it looks like, so we'll just keep our eyes peeled for that. And we've got about 18 miles to go. We're going to stay on the left tank. We're indicating the left tank. Our lights are on. Our runway options are 9 and 27, so we're going to take 27, obviously. Bonanza 5921 Charlie has Monroe City in sight. I think you forgot about me. Switch to the CTF then, and squawk VFR. Monroe City traffic, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, about 8 miles northeast of the field. We'll be overflying the field for a left downwind runway 27, Monroe City. Pattern altitude is about 1,700 feet. First stop, get excited! Monroe City traffic, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 6 miles northeast of the field, overflying the field for a left downwind runway 27, Monroe City. I see like where the airport, I think, is. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Monroe City traffic, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 3 miles north of the field, overflying the field for a left downwind to 27, Monroe City. Let's get the gear down, it'll make it a little bit more stable. Gear's coming down. Down and down, good. And prop is off speed, so we can bring it back to full forward. It's an auto. Gas is on the left tank, indicating left tank undercarriage light. Indicator mixture full rich, prop forward auto, and seatbelts just in lock. Oil pressure's good, temperature's good. Bye! Fuel selector is on the fullest tank. We're indicating the fullest tank. Flight controls. Trim set for takeoff. Good. Mixture's rich. Throttle's coming up. Mag check. Prop. Manual and down. Good, and back up. Fuel is good. Oil temp and pressure both in the green. Fuel pressure is good. UGT, CHT, as expected. Fuel flow is good, and suction is good over there. That came back up, and manifold pressure is good. Throttle coming back. Airspeed is good. Attitude indicator is up. Altimeter is set. Vertical speed is good, and that is correct. And turn coordinator looks level. Flaps are at 0. That's neutral. Lights are on. Radio, we're on 122.8. Kansas City Center is 126.225. There we go, that's in. Okay, doors and windows, good, good. Lights are on. Okay, gas is on the fullest tank, indicating fullest tank, undercarriage light, indicator mixture full rich, prop forward auto, and seatbelts just and locked, and we are going to be a left turn out of here. Bye! Monroe City traffic, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, back taxiing runway 27 for departure, Monroe City. So this airport was awesome. I got here and they gave me biscuits and gravy and blueberry muffins. So like, kind of the best thing in the world. Even better than I expected it to be. So thank you to whoever gave me that recommendation. Yeah, this was great, so thank you.
7, Monroe City.
Monroe City traffic, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, departing runway 27, Monroe City. A little bit of a crosswind correction here. Airspeed's coming alive, temperature pressure both in the green. Those people were awesome. Alright, gear is up, confirmed. Prop's coming back. Monroe City traffic, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, making a left turn out to the southwest and departing the area of Monroe City.
And safe flight, Bonanza. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. We are on our way to Wichita. That airport back there is what general aviation is all about. Let's get some flight following here. Kansas City Center, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, VFR request.
That's 5921 Charlie.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie is about 4 miles southwest of Kilo 52 Airport, 2,200 climbing 4,500, request flight following to Wichita.
We're 21 Charlie, roger, which Wichita Airport?
Stand by, 21 Charlie.
21 Charlie, squawk 1126.
1126 and airport is India, Charlie, Tango, 21 Charlie.
Roger. Number 21 Charlie, radar contact 5 miles southwest of the Monroe City Airport. Altitude?
Altitude is 3,100, 21 Charlie.
21 Charlie, roger.
I just went to the airport Monroe City in Missouri. I get there and all these people come out to greet me. They help me do my fuel. They've watched my YouTube videos before, so I go into this room and they have biscuits and gravy from a fly-in earlier that day, and they put my YouTube videos on the TV. Like, it was so funny. They were all so excited, and I was so excited. You know, you don't get that when you stop at big airports. The airport I stopped at was Kilo 52, Monroe City in Missouri. If you get the chance, you should go. Thank you to Dell. That was the best experience I could have asked for. So a great first stop on what is going to be a super long trip for me. We're about an hour and 59 away from Wichita. We're at 4,500 feet, and we are still on the left tank. We'll switch over to the aux tank here in a few minutes. It seriously just seems like there's nothing in every direction. It's so crazy. Switch to the aux tank. Aux tank, looking good.
November 5921 Charlie, station frequency 135.57.
Was that 135.57 for 5921 Charlie?
Affirmative.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie checking in on 3557.
November 5921 Charlie, thanks for the switch. Flight bin altimeter 3020.
3020 21 Charlie. Well, this is pretty fun. I'm having a good time. Kind of hanging out.
Yeah, center 123.907.
Yes. So my composite radar is showing green over here, but there's not a cloud in the sky. So not really sure what that's about. Like, does it look like there's rain out there? No, it doesn't.
November 5921 Charlie, contact Kansas approach 123.905.
123.905, 21 Charlie. Have a good one. Mouthful of gummy worms. Approach Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 4,500.
November 5921 Charlie, approach altimeter 3024.
3024, 5921 Charlie. Hour and 20 to go. There's Kansas City. Okay. I've never been over here before, so I didn't even realize that we were that close. Kansas City Center, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 4,500.
November 5921 Charlie, Kansas City Center, hello, maintain VFR. The Kansas City altimeter 3024.
3024, maintain VFR, 2 Charlie. We're 120 miles away and just under an hour to go. Alright, in a few minutes here, we're going to switch from the aux tank to the right tank. Super exciting, I know. Let's switch it. Fuel pressure's good, and
parachute jumping operation.
I could literally be in Nebraska or Iowa right now, and I wouldn't even know.
November 5921 Charlie, contact Kansas City Center 120.2.
120.2, 21 Charlie, see ya.
See ya.
Kansas City Center, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 4,500.
5921 Charlie, Kansas City, hello, Wichita altimeter 3027.
3027, 5921 Charlie.
Wichita Airport information, hotel 2053 Zulu, wind 2609, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 21, dew point 1, altimeter 3028.
5921 Charlie, Wichita approach 134.85.
134.85, 21 Charlie, see ya. Wichita approach, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, 4,500, and we have hotel.
Bonanza, correction, Skyhawk 5921 Charlie, Wichita approach. Maintain VFR at or above 4,000, expect runway 19 left.
Maintain VFR at or above 4,000, expect 19 left, and it is Bonanza 5921 Charlie. Never been called.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, right.
Never been called a Skyhawk before. Finally almost there. Get hype. Woo. Alright, let's switch to the left tank, just because it has the most fuel. So there's a bunch of airspace that we have to watch out for. I'm not sure if they'll vector us around it or how that works, so I guess we're going to find out.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, use caution. There is glider activity in your area today. I see one target at your 11 or 12 to 11 o'clock in 5 miles maneuvering, type and altitude unknown. They were last reported around 4,500, but they changed pretty quick.
Looking for the traffic, 5921 Charlie. Thanks for the heads up.
Bonanza 21 Charlie. Additionally, there is traffic 12 o'clock in 4 miles, 3,200 indicated, appears to be descending for Jabara. I'll have lower once you pass in.
Looking for traffic, 21 Charlie. Thanks.
Bonanza 21 Charlie. The breeze called traffic, no factor. You can resume own navigation and altitude for runway 19 left.
Resume own nav and altitude for 19 left, 21 Charlie. Thank you.
Bonanza 21 Charlie, contact tower 118.2. We'll see you.
118.2, 21 Charlie, thanks. Wichita Tower, Bonanza 5921 Charlie, inbound for runway 19 left.
Bonanza 5921 Charlie, Wichita Tower, runway 19 left, clear to land. Mooney traffic, 1 mile final.
19 left, clear to land, 5921 Charlie. So we're on the left tank. We're indicating the left tank. We're going to stay that way. We're going pretty fast here. Once we get closer, we will slow her down and drop the gear. So prop and auto. Runway is right.
Cessna 11 Golf, Wichita Tower, runway 19 left, clear to land, following traffic, Bonanza, 5 mile final.
Alright, number 2 looking for Bonanza, 9311 Golf.
Alright, gear's coming down. We're cleared to land. Gas is on the left tank, undercarriage, we have the light. Indicator is down, mixture's full rich, prop is coming full forward, auto and seatbelts adjusted and locked. Get some trim in, and here in a minute we'll work some flaps in as well. Gas is on the left tank, we're indicating the left tank, undercarriage light. Indicator mixture full rich, prop forward, auto and seatbelts adjusted and locked. Okay, gas is on the left tank, indicating left tank, undercarriage light. Indicator mixture full rich, prop forward, auto and seatbelts adjusted and locked.
Cessna 11 Golf, that Bonanza traffic now about half mile final, you're 50 knots faster.
Alright, we're slowing up now, 9311 Golf.
Gears down and gears down. We made it to Wichita, taxiing to Signature now. Hopefully they, in fact, do have a car for me. We'll see. Thank you guys for coming along on this flight. Hopefully the second video is posted pretty shortly after this, and hopefully the rest of the trip goes smoothly. I hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride. See you on the next flight. Bye!